And one of the players that's actually all the way there is Nut, as we're seeing coming up, with SoCal favorite, who's going against S2J. And then Franz and Ara. Ara actually beat Westball, so he's actually all the way into top 16 qualifier, too. Azel's been making it really far because he beat Ringler. Ringler made a run after beating Moon.
Let's go.
DK. So a lot of characters are coming out this time. That's very interesting.
Yeah, it's always cool after all these years how optimized Mill is that you still see these, you know, quote-unquote random characters make it far. You see like Axe and Amsa consistently making it very far. Now we see DK and Franz, that's Dr. Mario, right? Or Mario?
Yeah, Franz is Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario, yeah.
Dr. Mario. So, this matchup, S2J doesn't go to that many locals, so this doesn't happen as often as you think it would. But he's gotten a lot better against Sheik than S2J has, so I'm really interested to see how this goes. Nut takes a lot of names.
Yeah, for a while the Sheik matchup looked very, very weak for S2J, but he's gotten significantly better at it. And something we'll see in this matchup is the Falcons very, very often intentionally miss the text on the down throw. So if they try to jab resets, they can often like SDI out.
Smash J up. That changed the matchup a lot to help Falcon out. Very curious what's going on with this pink Falcon from S2J.
Yeah, beautiful upper conversion earlier as well. Sheik is very, very slow in the air, so if you can like sneak underneath her, that's where she struggles.
She got tricked there. I wonder if that was a shorten for Sheik. A lot of people don't know this, but she can actually shorten her up B.
Yeah, it's actually really, really good because a lot of people autopilot and like expect a certain distance, and you know, it makes them mess up.
And that's how you get got. You know? So, wow, phantom back air. That was actually pretty critical. But Nut's still picking it up. Look how fast this Sheik is.
Great backer there. I like that he was like, you know, going, challenging Falcon. A lot of people stay on stage a little bit too much against Falcon, giving him more room to like drift and stuff.
Sometimes, I mean, legitimately, many characters have just pure off-stage stuff they can do against Falcon, even against high recoveries, and just they can just rinse and repeat and get it perfectly. Never let them even up B before the edge.
Yeah, I like that F-tilt for tech chase as well. If you're not feeling, you know, confident in your reaction tech chase, F-tilt is a bit quicker to grab. So even if your feed frames off, you might still get it.
Yeah, it's super good, you know. End of the day, we're all humans. So, and it's a tournament, and there's nerves on the line. So you gotta look at what works for you at the moment, you know. And then maybe you go home and you get better at being a little bit more precise. Not everyone's Captain Face roll, you know.
Yeah, that's very true. Or Wizzy.
Or Wizzy. So SG actually snuck into the lead here, but does have position. And neutral air shield, one of the better out shield options. So
yeah, long
really
active hitbox, very, very quick.
Yeah. It's like frame 6 or something. It's pretty fast. Okay, so tech in place, and wow, Needle Storm.
Ooh, almost a triple up here.
Straight up. His recovery's been really good.
Yeah, that's like a little bit of a mix-up where you position yourself pretty close to the edge, and then sometimes you go straight up, and sometimes going for the edge. It's very hard to cover that.
It's pretty tricky to know, like, as the player edge guarding, when you're supposed to go for regular stand versus roll. Sometimes you're supposed to one, sometimes you're supposed to the other. And Sheik, to make it so tricky, the best Sheiks, and so it can be tough.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to is trying to prevent Sheik from getting to that position where she can do that super tricky up B, where it's going to the edge or straight up. Many times you can like prevent her from doing that with like falling backers and stuff, which obviously can be quite risky, but the reward is also pretty high.
Okay, last stock here. Not showing us exactly why he made this far. Super solid player. Jumps to the top platform. SJ has a moment, but yeah, he's gonna hold down every time. Ooh, that's an accident.
He barely didn't get the ledge.
Over to Shino solid. And Nair's out. Under a ton of pressure from SJ, but now it's Nut's turn to turn on the pressure.
Ooh, that upper was so close.
Down to the lead would have worked, but he barely misses it. Keeps Nut alive. Okay.
Yeah, great weight by S2J there.
Barely gets it. He got the pink Falcon.
Yeah, repping the pink.
maybe for hacks.
Maybe for hacks.
For hacks. His hands hurting. Feel bad. Okay, maybe he just had the wrong color on because he switches back.
Probably.
That's possible. That's possible. Okay, so we have the Fountain counter pick. S2J actually has an extraordinarily good tournament record on Fountain. He's known as being really good on Fountain, but I respect Sheik just doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Because Sheik's supposed to be good here.
Yeah, I think in tournament play, you're obviously going to play on your character's quote-unquote worst stage.
So you get better and better.
Yeah.
We're seeing like Zane do well in Dreamland. Like it's happening a lot where people just get better and better in tournament settings at what's supposed to be their character's worst stage. Wow. Down air and immediate forward air.
Yeah, it was nothing S2J really could have done there.
Do you think he could have maybe opposite tech the down air? I've seen that happen a few times.
Maybe, but I personally don't think so. Not in that scenario, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. It's not
Maybe
like the type of move you traditionally see people even attempt to
try to, yeah, because it hits up, right? So.
Yeah.
But I have seen it a few times. It always makes me go, okay. Maybe that's the answer.
Ooh, no jump. This could be big.
Wow, down air is so nice. I like everything I see.
Yeah, the down air stays out for so long, combos well. In tech chase scenarios, you can like cover tech in place and then drift towards,
You know
the
who loved that
direction you
move?
roll.
Amsa with an H. He was really good with down air.
It's a great move.
Shield drop. Oh, an immediate turnaround up air. I like it. Big scoops. S2J behind, but tries to go for that ledge cancel.
I like that attempt by S2J, like stomping over the needles.
It's really smart.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Where are you
Yeah.
going? Where are you
No.
going? Is he back? He's back.
No.
No, you can't let him back there. That's a huge swing too. 38% Falcon.
Yep.
Huge swing.
Huge swing. And the thing is, like, if you're holding the ledge, Falcon's up B can't grab you, so you don't have any reason to like panic there.
Yeah, exactly. But I think he even had time when he was like down there to be like, oh, he has a wall jump. I should be careful here.
Yeah.
So. Legitimately, that gets to decide the game. But looks like Nut's doing okay. Another great down air.
Great ledge cancel.
Reverse forward air.
Yeah, otherwise he would have
That's
teched on
hard
the
to
other side
aim
of
on
the
a
stage.
moving Falcon.
Yeah, a lot of shield usage by Nut now as well. We haven't really seen S2J, go for these like raw grabs to like condition him to not shield as much.
Yeah.
Wonder if we're gonna see that more.
Yeah, I do think S2J needs to grab more. Wow, that was so fast.
Clean movements.
Very
Clean
fast.
movements. Sheik's Needles is one of my favorite moves in the game.
It is so sick.
It's such a cool move.
I think it's like actually, you talk to players and like, okay, why did you choose your main? A lot of times for Sheiks, it is Needles.
Yeah.
Needle snipes are really fun, and you always also hear about the edge guarding issue. Like, oh, I saw the Korean DJ go that far out there, and then I was in bed. So, respect. Sheik is pretty sick.
Oh, those type of dash attacks on
Those are
reaction
low
tech
percent.
chase, yeah, you can actually hold down in tech.
Yeah.
And if you tech in place, it's something Peach and Sheik players get away with way too much.
I was too early for sure.
Because the thing is, you can do the dash attack way earlier than the grab, so it's like the easier reaction to get.
It's also, I think, really hard for upcoming Sheiks and Sheiks in development because it works really well against people who don't crouch cancel, don't take plays. So a lot of early and intermediary Sheiks will just dash attack way more than they're supposed to because the people they play against just don't crouch cancel. Set a few bad habits.
And those downers as well, like even though they are good for tech chasing, the flaw is that you can't slide off the item.
True. That's true.
No jump.
Quick back air. Oh, was that regular stand into F tilt?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, it wasn't even a ledge dash. That back throw was actually really smart there.
Do you think that was intentional or not?
I don't know, but it was actually genius.
It worked out really good.
It works out insanely well. So I liked it.
It's just very risky because if you throw someone, especially a character like Sheik with such a quick nair, it's like,
Yeah.
you're
worried
most
about
likely
it,
going to be
but-
punished.
Hey, maybe he knows something we don't.
Yeah. Well, that was a missed tech on it again.
That was good. That get him tech is really good during the stadium transformation. SJ doing well right now. Really hoping he was going to get a spot dodge out or some whiff thing from Sheik as he was staring in the corner, but no, he's really just solid.
Yeah, spot dodges is like one of these things Falcon, like, they are charking them.
And they're looking for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Look, things like that, you know, stationary grabs, dash dancing out of them. Nut knows you can't do those. Wants to set. This has got to be Sheik.
I like the fact that Nut is going for some of these up smashes. S2J almost always missed the tech on purpose.
That time, I don't even think he held down. He just forwarded immediately out up there.
Great turnaround after that tomahawk.
Wow, what a gentleman. Very fast.
Yeah, that's something you need to be aware of when you're trying to do out of shield stuff against Falcon, is that, you know, Rapid Jab is like really, really quick.
Nutmeg has the best down air in the world. That one down air he just did, when he hit the high hitbox of it, and then just got a forward air, that was beautiful. Ooh, a little second play slide off. Uh-oh. That's Sheik immediately gentlemen. He was like, oh, this could be a grab, I could die.
Another tomahawk turnaround grab.
Did you just say another?
Another brother. Are you my brother?
No.
Brother
but
from
if
another
I
mother.
was, maybe I'd have those good genes. Those lingering genes, dude. Scary.
All right, 2-1 S2J. So where do you think Nut is going to end up going now? FOD
Okay,
off
I
the
think
table? Yoshi's?
Because FOD went so well, I think not having little space really helped Nut out.
Yeah.
But I think Yoshi's probably the best pick. But we'll see if he'll actually go there. I really hope he does, because I think
It's probably the right
it's
call.
absolutely the right call. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and that's what we see.
Ooh, very fast heel drop.
Yeah, a little Plup-esque, you know? The shield
A little
drop.
Sug-esque even. That was popularized shield drop.
Not expected S2J to, you know, DI in front and fall off instead. Oh, that's so
that was supposed to be a
unfortunate.
forward air. He accidentally clipped onto the stage, to the platform, and got a tilt. Whoa, SD.
That's very
At least it
unfortunate.
was high percent.
Yeah.
Look at edge cancels by S2J. He's trying to make it all work, even with the little space.
I was gonna say Randall was about to come out there. In some of these scenarios, it might be worth it to like go for the ledge, but as high as possible, and then like just fall down on Randall. A lot of people do not keep track of the timer. and
Most
it's-
people.
Yeah, most people
The
actually.
Vast majority of people. And S2J definitely does it. He gets it right there off a DI in from Nut. Gets a knee in his face. This could be a lot though. Wow. Wow, this is a lot of damage. Good slide off that time. Good TI by S2J that time. I think that time he knew the down air was coming. And he just GI'd to the side. A little bit of moonwalks. S2J is now moving very fast.
Yeah, I like that sequence from S2J as well there. Like, he was on the platform, quickly, you know, shield dropping and getting underneath the Sheik. Like, as we talked about earlier, Sheik, that's like the worst position for Sheik.
For sure. Being above Falcon with up air.
No!
Another SD. These SDs are keeping Nut in the game.
Yeah. That one was at 0.
Yeah. Wow, now he's just running into moves. That's a bad spot. He's uh-oh. Okay, it's reversed around though. SJ didn't use the position very well. Watch this though. Mid combo.
Ooh, that packer barely left.
Race to the finish to grab the ledge. Down there again. This time no DI by S2J. And here we have an up air. Very nice by Nut. Showing us literally how far down air can go. Sheik's out there shooting down air. It's crazy.
I really like there from that as well. Like, you know, in these situations, his last stock, a lot of people like, they used to want to finish the match off, right?
Yeah.
But he was staying cold and he was waiting for S2J to tech on the platform. Like, a lot of Sheiks there would have tried to squeeze in a move before the tech and missed. And then that would have been a possibility for S2J to turn it all around.
Where do you think S2J should go?
Okay. Well, he's going Dreamland.
He's going Dreamland.
Well, if you
I
know,
was thinking about FD, but I think Dreamland's actually a little better because he is using platforms.
he likes using platforms,
Yeah.
and he lost on FOD and Yoshi's, the smallest stages, so it kind of makes sense to go
Well,
somewhere
Sheik
big.
shield drop has actually been really good this set too. So it's a good set so far. SoCal talent, man. That is really, really good. He just doesn't get to travel too much, but he is insanely good. Tries to neutral out of shield the F tilt. Maybe I would prefer to grab. That time, SJ gets the DI away, but look, he's still following.
Oh, yeah. The counter to the shield drop meta is to use like shield after you land an aerial. So instead of doing a shield drop aerial, just straight up grabbing is actually really, really good. And I don't see anyone really use it, but I think
So you're
that's
saying straight up
2020.
grabbing, and can you repeat that point? How do you?
Yeah,
straight
so
up grab?
basically you land with an aerial, and the opponent tries to shield drop aerial. And
so-
you shield their aerial,
And
right?
then you just shield grab it.
No, the thing, since they are already leading, so I'm saying that the person shield drop aerial
Yeah.
and the aerial gets shielded, that they should straight up grab.
Oh, I see. I see.
So instead of shield dropping, they are
They shield
grabbing
drop
their...
and then grab. Yeah, I see. That's the counter. Got it. Yeah, no one's doing that.
2020, dude.
It'll happen. Okay, so nice up airs too. That's another thing that Nut's been doing very well, is up airing when SJ is moving around the platform. It's actually catching him pretty well.
Yeah, it's also very important to notice, like when you're playing as different characters, when they, you know, start getting into tumble. Because if you get an up air, like the same up air, but the percentage are different, can be, you know, really good or really, really bad. Like in some scenarios, if you're hitting characters at very low percentage, you might, you know, eat the next hit because they don't, you know, have any hit stun really.
It's like aircraft missing.
Pretty much.
Okay, SJ's got the lead now. Holding on here. Oh, he tried to back off.
Yeah.
He's a bit afraid.
Yeah, I gotta respect it. The thing is, Nut was not perfectly spaced there, so I think he actually could have spaced around. Great grab chance to only get a protect.
Look at the shield drop games these guys are playing.
Ooh. I'm not sure if that was intentional by Nut, but what I really liked there, he was knocked down close to the edge, right? If he teched, he would have been on stage, but not teching put him on the ledge instead. So he was, you know, out of like the bigger of the disadvantages. Still being on the ledge is not the best, but it's better than like possibly getting followed up on.
A lot of interactions happening right now. These guys are playing neutral, playing very fast. Neither really choking. This is just you know, both of them trying to play their game. Despite the high pressure now. Didn't follow. Immediate down smash? I don't know. All right. Nut has to claw this back. This last stock can be really hard to take. Especially since you know SJ is going to be looking for that damage. Okay! I actually thought he would land off stage.
I respect that attempt. The needle was covering the ledge, so he needed to
He
avoid
needed to do
it.
something.
Yeah.
18%, 26%!
The needle will rack up damage
So
so
much
quickly.
damage. Oh, wow.
The spot dodge is coming out.
Yeah. Okay, maybe it is bad. Last stock. Nut has less major experience than S2J. He's spot dodging now, but he's finally got his punish. Where's he gonna take it? Down tilt, really?
Great spacing in the bear.
Man, SJ is not having that killer instinct right now. He's gotta be looking at these spot dodges. It's food.
That should be it.
Yeah, that's it!
That's it.
Nut gets it! And he
Making
came out of the
comeback,
tournament.
yeah.
Wow, before top 16. 17th place for SJ. Look at that, all these SoCalians right now. I mean, the top players aren't going to the locals. So for these SoCal players, Nut's their boy,
Yeah.
you know? So they don't hang out with SJ. And so the
Well,
whole
yeah,
crowd was on that side
sometimes
for
you got to
sure.
pay the price for it, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what happens.
despite all the years, Melee's still really, really competitive, and if you're not, you know, grinding these tournaments, grinding all the matchups, it's tough, you know? There's always someone out there that wants to, you know, take your spot.
For sure. And, I mean, I like to think that people know about him, but realistically, that doesn't come as that big of a surprise to me. He's been beating everybody in locals. Like, he's really good. He just doesn't get to travel. This is a Melee story over and over again,
Yep,
right?
it is.
People just can't afford to travel all the time, so there are names out there that, you know, may not be household names, but they can totally win a set.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, at these type of events, it's so amazing to see these, like, you know, local players that might not have the chances as you were talking about.
Yeah.
And then when they do get a chance finally and they take the chance, that's always very cool to see.
Very cool. Like Armada coming from Europe.
Got to take the chance, dude.